'cause I know that I need to be happy too. And then things turn to dust when I...
Hello friends, it is about 2 o'clock and it is Monday, and I am driving to Philadelphia because I will be there for work tomorrow. Actually driving to Philadelphia but working in New Jersey. I am listening to Jane Fonda's autobiography, My Life So Far, and loving it. It is so ridiculously smart and well written. And yeah, that's what's up. I am so happy that all of you are loving Vlogtober so much. It makes my heart so happy. I also love that you guys really enjoyed in yesterday's video that when I asked Bubba to go for a walk, that his head slowly appeared over the couch and like was peeking. But yeah, I had a really good day. It was like a morning of like a bunch of meetings, and yeah, they all went really well. And now I just have this 5-hour drive. It's just gonna be me, Jane Fonda, my swell bottle, and probably some Christmas songs along the way. Just so you know, I have my car actually on autopilot. It will drive itself, so I'm all right. Estee Lalonde has been doing a quote a day. So on her Vlogtober, and I was super inspired by it. So I actually signed up for my own quote a day app. The quote for today was, "I think a hero is an ordinary individual who finds strength to persevere and endure in spite of overwhelming obstacles." When you think of any hero in history or in fiction, they've always had to overcome an obstacle. You can't be a hero without the challenges. So it's interesting. It brings me back to a question I answered in the Q&A about like learning from your failures. Without those, like, you can't be a hero or you can't better yourself without the challenge. So it's almost like embracing it. A quote that I heard a really long time ago, and I can't remember where I heard it, most likely from Oprah, because don't all great quotes come from Oprah, but it said, "Your greatest challenge is your invitation to greatness." And I think if you can go through life and start embracing your challenges as invitations to like improvement, and knowing that it's like an opportunity to grow and become stronger and better, I think how much easier your life would be. And I do understand that there are situations that we are faced with that are so unimaginable and so challenging. But I think no matter the situation, and I'm thinking of some friends who are dealing with some health issues that are really challenging, but I've watched them also embrace it and say like, hey, like, this isn't gonna beat me, I'm gonna beat it. This is my opportunity to like learn so much about myself and to grow stronger. And I find that those people that have a spirit of embracing the hard live such fuller lives. I want to live my life being excited or willing, maybe willing is the better word, to embrace, accept, and learn from all that life has to give me. People often ask, like, why do you remain so positive? The reason I remain so positive is because I know that life isn't always going to be positive. And I know that there are going to be hardships and trials and loss and devastating circumstances that are going to come in life. I know it. To think that that will never happen is completely naive. But what I do know is that while it is good, I want to savor, remember, and enjoy every single moment, because I will have those things to cling to when stuff gets hard. I truly operate and am centered in gratitude at all times. for example, right now I'm driving 5.5 hours for work. But instead of being like irritated that I'm doing it, or like I'm sorry, this is gonna bounce a little bit, or agitated, or just like neutral about it, I'm actually grateful that I have a job that allows me to travel to see a different city. I'm also grateful that on the other side of this trip, I'm staying at a really great friend's house, and another friend is joining us, and we are going to spend time with each other and laugh and enjoy each other's company this evening. And I'm lucky to have friends that are there for me no matter what, who have my back in all circumstances, who lift me up and make me feel better. And I think that it's important to step back and find the gratitude even in the humdrum or everyday logistical tasks that we do. Because if you're really centered in gratitude, you can find something to be thankful for even in the mundane or ordinary circumstances you find yourself in. And being able to do that, this little example I showed you, makes my spirit on this trip completely different, because it's centered in this idea of I have something to be thankful for. Happy Sunday, friends, and I am finally feeling better. Yesterday I felt better, but didn't really vlog much, but I did film an unboxing. So I'm gonna insert that footage right now. So let's go ahead and unbox them, because I do believe that one is a planner that's going to be in the 2019 planner review video. That will be coming like in late November, because some of the 2019s don't release until then. But this one was sent to me from Life in Apples, and it is a wellness planner, which I thought was really good to review for the new year. So it's really well made. It's really pretty. I love how like minimal and just clean it is. And like every day there's a gratitude section, a daily affirmation section, active, a note section. Yeah, it's really, really nice. So we will dive into this planner in the 2019 planner review video. I also like that there's a pen loop already built in. Came with a sheet of stickers, really cool. But yeah, the planner video I'm really excited for. What is this? Hi Christopher, I hope this finds you well. I'm calling this card collection 2.0. Shannon made me a set of cards. And the very first one says kindness, and it has a hummingbird on it, and she initialed every single... Shannon, these are beautiful. Oh my gosh, these are stunning. Shannon, you are so crazy talented. Oh my god, I love them. I love them. I love them so much. I don't want to give them to people. They're so beautiful. Shannon, thank you. I write cards all the time, and I cannot wait to give these to friends. Oh my gosh. She sent me a bunch of things from Beauty Counter, a company I'm not familiar with, which is like a really safe skincare company. I cannot wait to dive into this. If you are looking for a Beauty Counter consultant, I'm going to leave all her information linked down below. And she sent me some really great samples. A charcoal cleansing bar, Skin at its Peak Performance, a recovery sleeping cream, and adaptive moisture lotion. If you want to give Beauty Counter a try, all of Maria's information will be linked down below. Go send her some love. I'm going to dive into those, and I will let you guys know what I think. Super excited about that. The first thing that I have is 2 books that I got. just so you know what I'll be reading over the Christmas holidays, I got the book The Christmas Town. Laura Gabriel spent many years of her childhood in foster homes, wishing her mother would come back for her and be the family she needs. Now 20 years old, she still longs for a place she can truly call home. Her work as a cashier is unfulfilling, and at Christmas it's unbearable, with songs and carols and chatter of Christmas that she hears throughout the day. When Lauren ends her shift one night, she finds herself driving aimlessly in order to avoid returning to her lonely apartment. And when she witnesses a car accident, she's suddenly pulled into the small town of Grandin, first as a witness, but then as a volunteer for the annual fundraiser for Glory's Place, a center for single mothers and families who need assistance. Could this town and its people be the home she has always longed for? So, total Hallmark movie moment. And I also got Mary-Kate Andrews' Christmas Bliss. Gonna give those a try. And then I did pick up myself a new MacBook Pro case because mine has seen some better days, and I wanted like a wine red one. I buy the same MacBook Pro cases every time because I'll show you what I love about this brand in particular. They're super matte. It's reading like very brown. It might be because it's against this, but it's like a really, really beautiful like burgundy wine red. It is Sunday morning. It is 8:45 and I finally went to the gym and worked out today after 3 days of really not moving a whole lot. So I'm happy to be back. I'm happy to wrap up Vlogtober. And I thought one thing that people have been requesting a lot of is a kitchen tour. So we're gonna tour my cabinets. This is my kitchen and it is storage dreams. We will start our tour over here at the hutch and I will show you how I organize it. But this just has a plethora of white serving containers and some cutting boards and trays. So that's that cabinet. All of this brassware, friends, all from Goodwill, including that container which has a piece of coral that we bought in Australia. Then we have these two really tall cabinets. One is Steven's wine glasses, one is my wine glasses. So this is Steven's wine cabinet. Basically, these are the glasses he uses. All of our wine glasses come from Crate & Barrel in West Elm. And then we just have some that we would use for party. Like I have a set of 12 champagne glasses. We have martini glasses, some little random bottles of alcohol shot glasses to give my mom from our trip in Spain, margarita glasses, some stemless, but that's the gist. In this drawer, we keep it really simple. It just has a couple like corkscrews, some wine tags, aerators, just stuff like that. Then this cabinet is just Bubba's cabinet. It's not super organized, but has all of his food, treats, all of that stuff. Would Bubby want a treat? Oh, looky, you know this cabinet well. It's your favorite cabinet in the house. Go have a treat. All right, now let's go ahead and hop over here because this is my wine glass section. So once again, all from Crate & Barrel or West Elm, or like on wine tours. Like I found a couple of these on wine tours. This one, Danielle and I have matching custom wine glasses. My champagne flutes and coupes. Then we have these beautiful glasses I use for water. Decanter from Pottery Barn. Drinking glasses that I use for like big parties. I have like 15 drinking glasses back there. And then my Moscow Mule mugs. So that's my cabinet. And then in this drawer, this is a mess. This is where I keep like incense sticks, remote controls for lights, some extra coasters, some lighters, just like junk. It's not organized. Then we go into these three drawers. These three drawers hold all of my serving platters or other serving dishes that I don't have on display. So this top narrow one, I keep all my flat serving trays. I just stick with plain white. This marble slab, it was a gift from Williams Sonoma. And then these two little mini cheese plates I picked up in France when we were there. But once again, stick with all white. Have like a couple bread baskets and bread bowls. This tray I've linked before. It has like this little hole in it. You can get it at Nordstrom's. And then there's little doodads you can stick in that little hole. There's like birthday cakes and champagne glasses. But yes, these are all my flat platters. My white pieces have all come from Crate and Barrel or Target. Mostly Crate and Barrel. And this one is larger bowls or serving dishes. And I just have them all organized and nested. Then in this one are serving platters that don't match. So I do have my 2 white cake pedestals, but then this black and white graphic one, really great for Halloween or like New Year's, you can jazz it up. These little Nate Berkus dessert plates. Everyone asks me about these Victorian lady plates. I found these in an antique store and I absolutely love them. It was in Bedford, Pennsylvania. But I absolutely love them. They're made in France. They're beautiful. Some other platters and cheese boards. And then this is from my grandmother. She used to collect glass hens on nests. So I keep that in there. And once in a while I pull it out and place it somewhere in the house. Then this cabinet is Steven's least favorite cabinet in the house, but probably my favorite. It's where I just house a lot of my planner stuff so I don't have to constantly run somewhere else to grab it. So these are all the planners I have so far for the 2019 planner review video. I can't wait. I'm still waiting for a few more. My Louis Vuitton desk agenda. Then like a tackle box. I still have all the organization systems for my planner stuff that I shared in a couple videos that I'll leave linked down below. When you get over to this section, I have all these drawers and cabinets on this side of the island. They all have like pull outs, so let's go ahead and start there. So when you open up this one, this is embarrassing, but I have a spot in my house just for water bottles and swell bottles. It's a real problem. This isn't even all of them because I keep about 3 of them at work. And then like a little dish for the lids. I also love these beaker bottles, but clearly Swell are my favorite. Then in this one, I keep plastic cutlery for parties, a big set of napkins in a Dollar Tree bin, and then my KitchenAid stand mixer because I've been using my Smeg mixer currently, but this mixer, is a dream. This is a housewarming gift from our first Charlotte home. From my mother-in-law, and I will never ever get rid of it. I love it so much. Then you move to these. We had the built-in drawer organizers put in, so these are all built in, which I love and highly recommend. This is just extra knives, graters, my mandolin, and just like weird kitchen tools that you sometimes need, a zester, a peeler, pizza cutter. Not things that I reach for every day, but stuff that I need often. And then just like birthday candles and toothpicks. And then a couple rolling pins. In this one are just strainers, colanders, and my kitchen funnel. Love to keep all that stuff organized. This cabinet is so deep. I don't know if this is the best use of the space, but it's what I've been doing. This is party supplies. Once again, any container you see is just from the dollar store. I have plastic cups, paper plates, and then my collection of napkins. I can't go anywhere without buying napkins. It's a real sickness. Then in this one, we have a couple things happening. This one doesn't have a pull-out, but I keep my Vitamix, my slow cooker, and my electric griddle. On this pull-out, I keep all my small electronic devices. So I have like my popcorn, my waffle maker, my hand mixer, my hot chocolate maker, my coffee grinders, one for spices, one for actual coffee, my food processor, and then just a personal sized blender. Let's go ahead and go to this side of the kitchen. And these cabinets are just all of our glasses, plastic cups, and coffee mugs. And they go on forever. And I try to organize them slightly. Like these are mostly holiday mugs. These are my clear glass. And then these are just like the ones we love to use every single day. These glasses are my favorite. They're from Crate and Barrel and they almost look like melted ice. I love these. Here is like just our daily utensils. I keep all my glass straws, a couple serving spoons here, like my slotted spoon. All my silverware is from West Elm, but this is all built in, which I love because then it doesn't move around. And then this knife block, I love. These are like my really good cooking knives that I reach for all the time. And I love this, love it. Then in this cabinet is just like all my little storage stuff, aluminum foil, things like that. In the next cabinet is all my Pyrex. These are for lunches and for storing extra food. I have all the various sizes and then the lid's just stacked there. And then this is the funniest drawer. As you can see, there's lots of space. It's super deep, but these are all the mugs. Steven, over the last probably 2 years, has started collecting mugs from every country we go to. So like, let's see if we can find a random one. This one is from Madrid. This one is from Amsterdam. So he just has random mugs from everywhere we go. This is just a cabinet where we keep our Blue Apron, meal plan for the week. I have my like rub away from Williams-Sonoma if you have cut onions. This is like a little cheese board that has like a bunch of cheese cutlery in it, some essential oils, extra coasters, some extra lids. This is just my garbage can. There's a recycling bin and then a regular garbage can there. This under the cabinet is just cleaning supplies. I keep them all organized in baskets. We also keep our Dyson handheld over there. I really like this little built-in like sponge rack. All that goes there. Here in these cabinets are my daily dishes, all white, Crate and Barrel. Here are my wonderful palm bowls that I love. I use them for everything. Some Mackenzie Childs up there. But yeah, super simple. I think they're called the Coop from Crate and Barrel. No, from Target. This cabinet is like the cookie sheet cutting board shenanigans. It is so disorganized. All my large cookie sheets are stacked there. Big cutting boards, small cutting boards. This is a cabinet with like my vitamins, protein powder, chia seeds that I put in smoothies, some tea, hot chocolate, like things that I'm using a lot of currently are right here. And then there's nothing up in those. Oh wait, there is. What are these? Aw, I didn't even know I had these. Some Owl salt and pepper shakers. I didn't even know I owned. This cabinet is a spice, oil, vinegar cabinet. I just keep it all organized. There are also like quick medicine to grab, like Tylenols or ibuprofen. All my like extra spices, like mulling spices, my extracts, sprinkles, and decorations for baking. And then just vinegars and oils. This little Chrissy Teigen pepper. I want to pick up another one today for my salt. This is my spice drawer, and I have not found nice jars that fit in here. Actually, these ones that I bought fit worse than these. But I want to redo this eventually, but it's just not the biggest thing. And it's neat and organized, and I can see everything, but spice cabinet. Then this is another baking cooling rack drawer. So as my muffin tins, my lids, one Le Creuset baking dish that didn't fit over my one cabinet, but it's here. Some trivets are in here, things like that. And then in this one are all my smaller baking dishes, as well as some extra racks that go in my oven. Then we move over here. This is like where Tupperware goes to get lost. So the way I store my Tupperware is I nest everything. So if you look at these, it's like the bigger one, the smaller one, and then the smallest one all nested inside. And then I just organize the lids from largest to smallest. So those are all in here. And then up here are like bento boxes. These things are the best. They're called Zings. You could put like your salad dressing in it or extra, like any sauce that you want to take in lunch. And then you just squirt it out and you can use, they clean really easily. I love these things. I got them on Amazon. I'll leave them linked. Other bento boxes and some other food containers, and then just a collection of mason jars, mason jar lids and straws, and then little ones I use for overnight oats. And then just some decorative pieces. These bowls are so beautiful. They were from Goodwill. I got them for $1.99. Then in this drawer is another built-in organizer. This has all of my like quick grab kitchen tools, but not the ones that I would use every day. I really have been using my Chrissy Teigen. And then these are my favorite things from Pampered Chef, these little spatulas. They're like my all-time favorite kitchen tool. Other little spatulas, my immersion blender. I organize by make. So these are like Crate and Barrel wood utensils. These are all Giada de Laurentiis. These are Martha Stewart. These are Le Creuset. These are just whisks, but I like to keep them organized, not based off of their function, but by the designer. Then we get into like my baking dishes and pans. 2 new Chrissy Teigen ones that I picked up, and they are so great. This one is a Pampered Chef pan. My sister gifted it to me. Look how used and abused this pan is. Like I tell you, I reach for this one all the time. It has a massive lid. I love it so much. Then I have my Le Creuset. I have a grill pan and then just a normal frying pan and a Martha Stewart Dutch oven. But out of all of the pans that I own, that is probably like the most used. But these Chrissy Teigen ones, I'm loving them. And then in this last drawer here is like where my big Le Creuset is. So I do have like a baker roaster pan, and then I have my big Dutch oven, my small saucepan, my big like stock pot, and then these 2. This is amazing. I bake in it. I do everything in it. I actually made that Chrissy Teigen blondie in this. Now we get over to the last set of cabinets that are on this L. In here is just like a bunch of baking stuff. So measuring cups, scales, cupcake liners, mixing bowls, and then pitchers. Then this cabinet is my cookbook cabinet. I have all my cookbooks lined up here, and then randomly a roaster up there because I have no other spot for it. Then we have his and his drawers. This is Steven's, not super organized. And then this is mine, basically filled with sunglasses. I have my Gucci's, a pair of Dior's, all my card holders, like my Chanel, my YSL, my Goyard, my little Louis Vuitton key clay, my passport, just like a bunch of garbage shoved into here. These cabinets have sliders as well. This one has like my Williams-Sonoma Nordic pans and bundt pan, and then some other baking dishes, like a little Le Creuset one. I love this one when I'm home alone, just to throw like a chicken breast in. And then I have this Pampered Chef bakeware, and then my Le Creuset ovals. I have a bunch of like cutting boards and serving platters. I have these really beautiful marble ones. This one's from Pottery Barn. It looks so aged and used, but it's actually pretty new. So I have that, and then in this bottom slider, I have some wood serving bowls, my juicer, my really, really big stock pot too. My mom and I had to buy that for Thanksgiving when we had like 15 people coming. Over here is like our coffee station bar. This is my Keurig. This is their new one they just came out with. I forget what it's called. It might be called the Elite. Really, really like it. And then our Nespresso. In here are all of our travel mugs and my French presses, and then that's just empty. Then this is our junk drawer. It's pretty organized. Pens, Bubba's comb, enough scissors for everyone, a bunch of batteries, and then just like all the random things you have in a junk drawer. This is the Nespresso drawer. We're waiting for our next order, and then all of our pods that need recycled. Actually, it might come today or tomorrow. And then this is our Keurig drawer that has all things Keurig, just organized. And then also our loose coffee for when we have to make a pot for company. This up here is 4 crock pots that are various sizes for like dips and things. And then my Krups coffee pot stays there for when we have company and I need to pull it down and make a pot of coffee. Now we are on this side. This is like our little home-based charging station where we keep our Alexa. I whispered that so she doesn't hear it. And this is our tea cabinet and all of our fancy honeys that I buy and then forget that I have. Then in this drawer is kind of going with the charging theme. This one isn't in its bag, which will drive me crazy. Digital cameras, batteries, portable chargers, my Beats earbuds, my big Beats headphones, my Jaybirds, my AirPods, and then just cords beyond belief. And then these are the drawers that I'm most embarrassed to show because there's no rhyme, reason, anything for it. So this is Steven's favorite thing. This is what he props his iPad up with all the time. My Williams-Sonoma oven mitts and stuff like that, dish towels, totally unorganized. More washcloths, more dish towels, and random stuff. Like, look at that. That is a mess. Maybe today I will reorganize that shenanigans. So that is how I organize my kitchen. Oh, I forgot. We didn't talk about this cabinet. This cabinet is nothing fancy. It has like appliances that don't record plugs, so it's a lot of choppers. But I have my percolator. This chopper is amazing. You lay whatever you have and then you just slide it down and it cuts it up. This little Chef and Go, this is my go-to. You guys have seen me use this so much. So, like a grinder, a chopper, a spiralizer, a salad spinner. That's all in there. There's nothing on the bottom. My balsamic vinegar and olive oil for when I'm cooking. So that's what goes in that cabinet. So that is how I organize my kitchen, and that's how we kind of use the space. I hope maybe you got some ideas on how you could organize or rearrange things, but it really works for us, and we're so blessed to have that many cabinets because it's nice to have space to grow into and have drawers that are not full and things like that. But yeah, I love our kitchen. I still have to attack that for Christmas. We might actually do that today if I could figure out what I want. I just don't know what I want it to look like, but we'll figure it out. Yes, I see you. You're one of my best friends. The Jessie J Christmas album. It is so good. Yeah, we're going to go take care of a couple things in my uniform. Buffalo plaid shirt, cuff jeans, hunter wellies, because it is rainy and dreary out, in my North Face coat. So I'm going to hit the road and let's see what we find. I am getting ready to put together the trick-or-treat bags. I do bags every single year for our trick-or-treaters. We get about 20 of them. And I'm gonna show you the bags that I'm putting together this year for them. These are the bags. They're so cute. They have like little ghosts and then little skulls and pumpkins at the top. I got everything at Target. Then in the bag is a Kit Kat bar. We do the full size ones, and some spider rings and weird fingers, some Halloween bubbles, and some fangs. So I'm going to load up these bags and get them ready for the trick-or-treaters. They are all done. And then I just tossed in a couple of the leftover little toys around. So I'm gonna set this on the dining room table so it is ready for trick-or-treaters when the time comes. I thought I'd show you one more thing that people always ask how I keep organized, and that is our entryway mudroom closet. And I just thought I'd show you how I store things in there and what I store in there. So this is our mudroom entry, and then our big mudroom closet is right here. We have a half bath and then our laundry room there. Look how cute this is. I've had it forever. I think it's the cutest. In here is our really obnoxiously big coat closet. So these are just our winter, spring coats. We just keep them in here at all times. The way I store everything is I use baskets across the top. So this one has Bubba's stuff in here. This one has Bubba's walking stuff. This one has a toy that needs mended. Basically, this is Bubba's closet. These are all my grocery bags. These are all our gloves. These are all our hats. All of our scarves stay folded in this little basket right here. And then everyone asks me where I got these gold tubs. They were from Target like a very long time ago. And then I just keep them all labeled. So here is all of our shoe care. So this is like polished shoelaces, all of that stuff. Various tapes. So this has like packing tape, scotch tape, painter's tape, masking tape, any tape you can think of, printer items, extra paper, cords, things like that. Travel. So this has travel pillows, travel size samples. So like anyone who's leaving the house really quick and needs like a packet of wipes or hand sanitizer, they can just grab it right in here. This is also really handy when you have company. If they need something because they're driving back, you have it right here in the entryway for them. Here are two Bubba's bins. One has all of his collars. One has all of his like vests and things like that for the winter. This has some various craft supplies that don't go in my craft closet because they're things I reach for often, like fabric scissors, hot glue guns, different adhesives, things like that. All go in these. And then this is how I store all of my candles. So all of my taper candles go in this bin. All of my jar candles go in here. I do not buy any new jar candles if they do not fit in the bins. So there are some of the jar candles in there. Then in here I keep all of my tea lights. Here is camera gear. Here is all like household appliance manuals. So they're just very easy to reach. And then these are like my current shoes that I'm wearing a lot. I like brought out like my ankle boots and things like that I'll wear. And then Steven's work bag, my gym bag, and I keep my work bag on the hook outside the entryway. Then here are, from here over are all my advent calendars for this year. These are two diptyque ones. I'm not sure where my diptyque calendar was. It was supposed to come last Wednesday. It is still not here, but we will make do, and it will arrive eventually. So that's how I keep that area organized. And that's kind of like a very good picture of our house and really making sure that everything has a place. And yeah, that's how you can keep it really organized, really tidy. And I think I'm gonna sign off on this vlog right here. I think we've covered a lot of different things. So I will leave it like I leave all of my vlogs. Take care of yourself, take care of others, and be kind. Kindness is free, give it to everyone. Until next time.
To be happy too. And then things turn to dust when I'd love just to mess up and tell the truth.